Hey guys, it's Damien from Marketing Food Online. I've got a really interesting video. It's going to be very informative tonight. If you are using hashtags or if you've actually never used a hashtag to promote your food product, I'm going to give you a couple examples of actually how I use them on Twitter specifically. You can actually use hashtags on any social media that you're looking to either promote a product, promote a service, or whatever it is that you want to get attention to. Hashtags can be used on pretty much any social media outlet. But there is a way to use them, and especially if you are counting on these specific words to promote your food products, whether it be either on Amazon, eBay, Etsy, your own website, all of these platforms we actually have a presence on, and we utilize those social media icons every single day. But I'm going to show you exactly how the past, I'll be honest with you, maybe about 5 months, maybe 5 to 6 months, I've actually begun to use hashtags in that time frame. I've kind of been a little behind the times about the hashtag itself in regards to how I could utilize that to promote my food products. And I keep saying food products because, of course, that's what we do. That's what we specialize in, our candy and our snack items. So I'm going to give you an example of how our titles are worded. And those words are actually the words that are found on the tweet itself. And again, this is specifically a video about Twitter. And I'll show you how I use them and how they're relevant on Facebook, Instagram, and several other social media outlets as well. Even Tumblr, as a matter of fact, Tumblr is a great way to utilize hashtags. Okay, so let me get right to it. So I actually had a lot of questions about this. I got an email actually today in regards to how could I leverage or how do I utilize a hashtag to really get my product in front of people who are willing to buy it. Obviously, you want to convert. You want those conversions to happen. You want people to buy your stuff, not necessarily just look at it, right? Okay, so if this is for Twitter hashtags, and again, really quick, hashtags are the number sign right here, also known as a number sign. And anytime that you want to use those in front of keywords that you want those words to be found on Twitter, again, this is specifically about Twitter. What happens is once you place those hashtags in the front of, with no spaces, you have to put them in front of the word specifically you want to have categorized. And what that will do is within Twitter itself, it will categorize that word with the hashtag in the front of it. So it kind of better keeps Twitter as a whole. It keeps all of the things that are being posted on Twitter in some kind of order and some kind of easier way for people to recognize those specific topics or those specific words, okay? So the hashtag before. So this is an example right here. I'm going to actually show you. There is a listing for a product, and this is the actual wording, and I'm going to show you how I do a tweet to promote the product by using the hashtag in front, okay? So here we have chocolate, all right, chocolate covered pretzel rods, and I put birthday party favor. There's actually a line, we actually make a line of pretzel rods that have a variety of colors. We can literally make them in blue, yellow, red, pink, you name it. It's literally endless, the types of colors. And what we do is we try to market that product for birthday favors, holiday favors, party favors, any type of celebration where you want a chocolate covered pretzel rod, wherever that may be, and in a certain color. And you'll actually be very surprised. We sell a tremendous amount of, we have a purple, we have a yellow, purple, pink, and red, and blue, and of course white chocolate and just regular chocolate. But the blue and the purple are hugely popular, and we do a lot of business with those specifically. And a lot of people use them for baby showers and any type of celebration where they want something purple or something blue, and then we decorate them and we individually wrap them and so on and so on. So this is how the actual title of the product looks. Okay, this isn't the description. This is at the top of the page. This is the title. Okay, the first few words in order to be found. And it doesn't matter where this is. This could be on eBay. It could be, again, on Etsy or Amazon. It doesn't matter, okay? This is the title. So, chocolate-covered pretzel rods, and I'm saying this really slow for a reason, and I'll explain. Pretzel rods birthday party favor. Okay, I will tweet this. And what I do is I will hashtag chocolate. Anyone and everyone who loves chocolate, and I don't know who doesn't like chocolate, but if you like chocolate, you love chocolate, or if you're looking for chocolate on Twitter, or if you happen to go on and you're typing the word chocolate in, hashtag chocolate is a way for that person who is looking for chocolate to find that product, okay? So hashtag chocolate, that's it. Now, you're not going to put a space between hashtag and the letter C. It has to stay right next to it, okay? It is fluid. It has to just run right through with the word. Don't put a space between it because it won't recognize the word. All right, so you have hashtag chocolate. Now the next one, covered pretzel. Now, a lot of people don't look for things that are covered, okay? Covered is not exactly the word that you want it to be found on. But pretzel rods, what I do then is I will go ahead and hashtag. Okay, sorry about that. And so you want to put the hashtag by, I would do it like, for instance, under the word pretzel rods. And then between these two words, I bring them together. I don't leave a space, okay? So it has to run all the way through. So it won't be pretzel space rods. It's actually going to be pretzel rods, okay? The next word is birthday. Obviously, birthday is a huge, huge word that can be found and is looked at for a lot of different reasons. And if you hashtag the word birthday, this product, if somebody's looking under the word birthdays on Twitter, this product will pop up with a link, because that's what you're bringing it from, by the way. You're using the social media icons to link your product directly to Twitter. Okay, so anytime that they're gonna check into these, they'll have that link on there, and all they gotta do is press the link that's associated with these words. Got it? Okay, so birthday, again, hashtag. So now what I've done is chocolate, pretzels, and birthdays. Those are three different word categories that my product can literally be found on. Okay? So now you're reaching out to a lot more people than just chocolate, right? Chocolate, pretzel rods, birthday. Now I have the word party favor. You would be shocked at how many people look for any type of party favor. And the phrase party favor is very vague, which is good, because it doesn't specify wedding, it doesn't specify birthday. It's just for any celebration where there's a party and you need a favor. You need something to give your guests. Let's say you need a pretzel rod that's covered in chocolate and it's individually wrapped. That's my customer, and I got him because I put a hashtag in front of party, and then I had the word favor right next to the word party. Got it? There's no space. So it's almost like it's one word, party favor. Now these hashtags have just set all of these words off for me on Twitter, and it shoots out to all these different categories where all of these words can be found, and eventually my link is with it and you get a customer. So very, very simple, very easy. It takes seconds, literally seconds to do this. And I do this all day long throughout my day. I don't do it where I'm sitting down at the computer, for 8 hours or 10 hours doing it. What I mean is throughout the day, as I fill an order, I'm working with my employees, I'm working with my wife, I'm working with whoever it is, in and out, and I'm on the computer. I'll sit down for a minute or two, pop a couple things out, send it to Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, and all of that, okay? So Twitter utilizes hashtags in a very big way. And if you want to reach out to a lot of customers, this is the way to do it, and it's free, okay? Yes, there are software companies and there's websites that can do this automated, but it costs this, dude. It costs money. And if you're a small business and you're a startup, you don't have the money to be paying for automated tweets. And that's just a little silly, to be honest with you. If you're a multi-million-dollar business, then you can make a budget and you can have it automated for you. So when you reach that point, you're obviously going to have to do it yourself. So I'm going to give you another example really quick. So you see how this works? Chocolate hashtag, right? So I'm going to reach out and I'm going to get all these people who are looking for chocolate. Pretzel rods, if there's a lot of people at office parties, bosses parties, birthday, going away, 50th anniversary, there's a lot of people looking for pretzel rods for a party or get together. That's going to reach them. Birthday, I don't even have to get into that. Birthday's huge. And then party favor. Any type of party favor, it doesn't matter the type of event. That right there is going to reach out to 1, 2, 3, 4 separate groups of people, and it's going to be categorized in 4 different ways. And I can reach customers. That's it. Plain and simple. Okay, so let's say you're doing something where you have a product. One of my subscribers actually manufactures a organic ketchup. And it's fantastic because it's literally made with all natural vegetables. It's for low sugar diets. It's diabetic friendly. It's gluten free. It's all natural. It's loaded with vitamins. Has tons of fiber. All of this great stuff. And you want to reach out to a vegan population. You want to reach out to diabetic friendly foods. Okay, so in the listing, there's a handful of words, and I'm not going to put the listing exactly word for what it is, but I'm going to go over a couple of the words that are within it so you can get an idea of the types of people that you can reach with the hashtag, okay? So vegan, all right, And of course, on Twitter, there are tons of groups and tons of websites dedicated to a vegan lifestyle, vegan food, vegan cuisine, vegan candy, anything and everything related to a vegetarian or vegan lifestyle. They're all over the place on Twitter. How do you reach them? Very simple. Hashtag. Boom. You're done. Okay? And again, you don't leave a space. Don't leave a space between the first letter and the hashtag. Simply hashtag the word and you're done. Now, within the title, she has a lot of fantastic keywords. You have gluten-free. Now, gluten and the word free is obviously two different separate words. You want to keep them together, though. Do not separate them. And then you put your hashtag in the front, okay? And remember, she has this, it's a fantastic title with all of these keywords. And they're all on the title, which is great, because all you got to do is hit the Twitter button, and you literally can send this over to Twitter. And before you send it, once it's there, you can edit it, you can add stuff to it. You throw some hashtags in front of these keywords and then hit send, and you've attracted all of these different categories of words. Vegan, gluten-free, if it's diabetic, okay, the same thing. Throw a hashtag in front of diabetic or low-sugar diet. If that, hey, low-sugar diet or sugar-free or sugarless, okay. Again, really quick, sugarless, right? Bam. Keep the words together, you keep it tight, and you keep that hashtag right in front of that first letter right there. Got it? So this is a really easy way, guys. You can if you're on a website selling your products and you're like, man, I'm struggling to get sales. I got a lot of views, but I'm not converting it. It's not converting into sales. This is another way to use one social media outlet. Okay, this is specifically for Twitter. I'll do some videos specifically on how Facebook and Pinterest and how they utilize the hashtag, because believe it or not, within each one of these social medias, they actually use the hashtag in a little bit of a different way. It kind of equals out to the same way in the end because you're wanting to reach these people using these words. But each website actually kind of uses them differently. Some uses them, or some weigh them more, actually, if you use them than others. And for instance, Pinterest, for example, Twitter and Instagram, they have the ability to utilize hashtags much more effectively than Pinterest does, believe it or not. Now, you can use them on Pinterest, but I'll get into a separate video and explain to you why Pinterest is slightly different, okay? So anyways, Twitter, that's the place to be. Very cheap, easy. It only takes your time. And you don't have to be on it for 2 hours straight, guys. Just, do 10, 15 minutes a day on specifically Twitter and maybe 10 or 15 on Facebook or, 10 or 15 on Pinterest. But use it. You have to interact every day on your social media, okay? That's the way you get found too. It's not something that will just magically happen overnight, but trust me, as you begin to work these out there and you get them out there on these social media, you're going to get more views and you're going to get more interactions, and that translates into more sales. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that kind of broke it down and made it super easy to understand. And if you guys have any questions, or if you use these, if you can let my other subscribers know and the people viewing the video down below, explain to us exactly how you're able to utilize hashtags and how they've actually helped and worked. I can tell you honestly, I've got about 7 or 8 different YouTube channels. I use a lot of my videos and I promote those videos with hashtags on social media. And I was kind of shocked at how many views I got, which I truly believe actually was a direct correlation with using hashtags. And when it came to products, on my Amazon store, I use hashtags as much as I can through my Twitter account. And I was actually amazed at, specifically, I watched the products I hashtagged and how the sales began to gradually go up and up and up. And they were because I was using hashtags on social media. So it does work. You have to give it a little bit of time, but trust me, it's worth it. And you don't have to pay for it, guys. Do not pay anybody to do this for you. If you're making millions of dollars a year, obviously you have the money to do that. If you're a food startup and you don't, this way will get you some exposure and some brand recognition. So if my video was helpful, as always, give me a thumbs up. If it did not, give me a thumbs down. That's fine. Honest opinion is always the best. So if you guys appreciate the video too and you want to send it or have someone that you know, a friend of yours who may utilize my channel in a very positive way, please let them know about my channel. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks.